Welcome back! This is Gottjen and you are watching the Jundroo Collective Challenge 2 Submission. And here we are with the second challenge of the Jundroo Collective. This one is named Helicopter. And they even have a money prize on it this time. Let's see what it's about exactly. Let me summarize the interesting or relevant rules for you. Rule number 1. It has to be a new design created just for this challenge. Rule number 4. It must be a functional design, meaning it will have to be able to actually fly. Rule number 5. It has to be at least 100 parts and at max 1000 parts. Rule number 7. It must be vanilla. No part mods allowed. I have never built a helicopter, neither in Juno New Origins nor in Kerbal Space Program. Neither have I flown a helicopter in any of those games, so I'm a total noob with all of this. Let's see how it goes. I have some very basic knowledge, so let's just start and try to build something that has a cockpit and a spinning rotor on top. How do we build a rotor? Let's try with just a cube and 4 wings attached to it and put that on top of an electric motor. Fail number 1, we are tipping over. The fix for that is pretty easy, we add some landing gear. Fail number 2, it is rotating, but we are not lifting from the ground. The fix for this is also pretty straightforward. We add more wing area and more power. Fail number 3, now we are rotating counterclockwise. Fix number 3, this happens because we do not have anything in place to counter the rotational forces that the main rotor generates. One option to fix this is to add a heck rotor. Let's try. Well, that kind of works now after we found the correct power that we need to give to the heck rotor. This is actually the first time we get off the launchpad. Fail number 4. Working with those custom-built rotor blades is really tedious and doesn't work very well. Fix for that, and thanks to the viewers during the live stream, special thanks go out to Baron Bolla and Survival Freak. I learned that you don't actually have to build your own rotor. You can use the ones that the game provides, so let's give it a go. Fail number 5. Hardwiring the heck rotor speed or connecting it to the throttle directly doesn't seem to work so well. So let's set the heck rotor to be controlled by a separate slider so that we have individual control over it. That works pretty good. This is the first time we're actually kind of flying with some sort of control. Fail number 6. We have currently no control over pitch and roll. We fix that by using hinges to rotate the rotor back and forth and left and right. So this kind of works, but it's far from good. Fail number 7. This whole hack rotor manual control thingy is really annoying. There is actually a way to counter the rotating forces of the main rotor by adding a second main rotor on top of it that is inverted compared to the other main rotor. So their rotational forces cancel out. Let's give that a try. That seems promising, no rotation anymore, but damn, something's still off. After fixing the hinge configurations and switching the rotor type again, we finally have some decent control in all axes. If you remember rule number 5, we have to have at least 100 parts on this helicopter. I really don't know how people put hundreds of parts on these things, so we kind of cheat our way past this rule. Let's add some decals. Let's add a lot of them. 150 part count, done. Our next goal, try to land this thing somehow, somewhere. Alright, this counts as a first landing. I mean, we are still on the launch pad, but we took off into the air. We were landing back on the ground, nothing broke, nothing exploded. I call that a landing. Now let's try to fly a bit further and land on grass somewhere near. Alright, no clue at all why it did that bouncy thingy there, but this is another landing, this time on grass. And as a final touch for the submitted vehicle, let's add the names of those who helped me during the stream. Survival Freak and Baron Boller. And Luis also. Now all that's left is submitting this helicopter to the challenge and fingers crossed that the jury likes it. I hope you enjoyed watching me do my first ever helicopter. It was like not really more than a prototype, I would say, but it works. And I had a lot of fun. I did learn a lot of stuff during the streams. And thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. I hope we see each other in the next challenge. Bye bye.